We're gathered here today to present one of the most exciting opportunities for our community, for our sports complex, and for the individual who comes to view and watch these players play. And what an opportunity it is for the player itself to know when he comes here, he doesn't have to go and take a look around this ballpark and try to find out what field he's on today. He can come to our event board that we have created over here and know what field, what time, where he goes, and so can his relatives, his family, his friends, his neighbors do the same. We don't have to go and take a look at all of these little things posted here, there, and everywhere. That's how we got the idea in the first place. I was sitting right in this ballpark, and we started looking around, and we said to ourselves, my gosh, everything's posted everywhere. It looked like Katrina, Hurricane Katrina, that is. And today, we've managed to organize what's going on at the ballpark by having an events board like we have. I'd like to show you how that event boards work. The event board is built in such a way where our players, the viewers, the visitors, the community can come and they can actually see everything right here. You don't have to look in 100 different directions. If you also might notice, on our event boards, before we really get started here, we bring in advertisers and sponsors, and we surround the event boards with those sponsors. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is really what takes and pays for this event board itself, are the sponsors. We want to remember one thing. The subliminal mind absorbs best, and we think about this, best when we're in a relaxed mood. When we come to a ball game, we're not thinking about anything else but the ball game, having a nice soft drink out here in the patio, maybe a hot dog. And if you're like I am, you're a little bit older, you might even think you might have to use the bathroom once or twice during the game. And if you notice, this board is between the two bathrooms. And we take a look at this and we think, well, I have to go to the bathroom. You can't miss it. When I come to the park, I have to come up here, see what field I'm going to. When I come over here and I want to get that hot dog or that beer or that Coke, I have to come by this board. So we can say to the advertiser, we're going to give you a minimum of 3 views when you're out here. We can say to the sports complex, here is an event board that costs you absolutely nothing. In fact, we contribute to the park. And we can say to the individual who comes to look or view a ball game that he can come here and he can find where he wants to find the individual he wants to look at and see play that game. And if he wants to find out who won or lost last night's game, he can come right here. It's very simple for the ballpark. These doors open, they're under lock and key, and they are very simple, and they can do their posting, and they can lock this back up, close the door, and it's that simple for the posting on this event board. Ladies and gentlemen, never in the history of softball or in most sport complexes has anyone ever designed anything quite like this where you can be posting. If you were to be here and you looked around this particular complex, you would see there are little things posted everywhere and nothing has an organization. Now you have organization to all that's taking place at this game. So we look, and what we want to say at this point is this. If you're a sponsor and you've ever thought about advertising, let me say this one thing to you. For 1 penny, we can give you 15 views. For 1 penny, 15 views. If you're a ballpark, we want to say to you, here is an event board that's 16 feet across, 8 feet tall, and it doesn't cost you 5 cents. And if you're coming to take a look and view a game today, you can come right here and find out where your nephew, where your cousin, where your uncle, where your brother, where your father is out there playing without going through a lot of hassle. It is built for everyone, the community, everybody involved. So we look forward to talking to you more about this event board, and we look forward to meeting you. I want to thank you, and I want you to remember one thing. There's a letter out here, it's called the Kippinger letter. It's the oldest forecasting letter in the United States. And back 4 years ago, they told the advertiser, get out of traditional advertising and get into sports. That's where it is. And we have done one additional thing. We have created an 800 cash gifts rewards program for each and every person that's out there. And when you come, you'll be able to dial that 800 number and get your free gift. So think about it. There's something there for everybody. Thank you for your time. We appreciate being with you for this few minutes.